How to blur background in Photoshop. Okay, so this video is going to be a complete step-by-step tutorial. So if you follow along, by the end of this video, you will be able to blur the background of your image in Photoshop. Okay, so to do this, just load up whichever image you would like to blur the background of. And the first thing that we need to do is duplicate this as a layer. So just come down to this bottom corner where you can see the layer option. And all we need to do is right click on the layer that you would like to blur the background of. And then that is going to open up this drop down menu. So from here, just click on duplicate layer. And then we can call this whatever you want. But as you can see, you should now have two of the exact same layers. From here, what I would recommend for you to do is actually go ahead and just hide this bottom one by clicking this eyeball icon. And then we can concentrate on this top layer. So what we are going to do now is, once that layer has been selected, is go to this toolbar on this left hand side and go down to this option, or the fourth option down. Now we don't want this first tool, so you want to hold down on this and choose the quick selection tool. Now this is the tool we need. What I would recommend for you to do here is maybe make this about a size 30. It really depends how big your image is. And then all we need to do is select the piece of the image, so just click and drag, and we are going to select and make sure that all of this image is highlighted. The duck isn't going to be blurred, but the background is. So I'm just going to make sure that we get all of the duck in. Now you might notice that the background there has been highlighted accidentally. So all I need to do is switch this from a plus to a minus at the top, and then I can drag this back in. So I'm going to do this all in front of you to show you that it's actually pretty easy, to be honest. Once that has been highlighted and you can see we have this duck, all we now need to do is right click on your image, and then that is going to open up this menu. From here, click the select inverse option, and now all we need to do is click the backspace on your keyboard, and as you can see, the entire background is going to vanish. So you will see that the duck is now highlighted still, so we need to get rid of this. So just click on this rectangle tool, and once that is selected, just click anywhere on the image, and that is going to disappear. So now we have this duck, and we also have this background. So if you remember, this is why we created two layers, because if we put this back, it looks like nothing has changed, apart from the fact that we now have a layer that has no background. So all we are going to do now is select the background layer, the layer that we have not yet edited, and all we need to do now is go up to this menu bar along the top, click into the filter option, and that is going to open up this drop down menu. So from here, just choose the option of blur. And there is a few blur tools we can choose from. Honestly, you can try any of these, but the most common and my favorite is Gaussian blur. And then all we have to do is choose how much do you actually want to blur this. You can make it crazy blurred, like that. Or, yeah, you can just choose the amount of blur that you want. I will go for this, okay? And that is how you can blur your background in Photoshop.